Hello, this is George Flores, and this is lesson 5 of my course, Fundamentals of Cinematic Sound Design. Today, we are going to be sound designing a short sequence that involves a monster. So, because it's lesson 5, we will be applying all of the concepts we've learned from lesson 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll have non-diegetic sound, ambiances, sound effects, Foley, and music. So here is the video. Let's have a look. So, as usual, we're starting from scratch. You can see there's a monster. He takes a few steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's start by adding background sound as we did in lesson 1. And for that, I've chosen a city skyline, and it sounds like this. This scene is ideal for us to create sound that is not on picture to elevate the action. Let's create a space where there is a military presence just with sound. I've added a helicopter that would be in the background. I've added a second helicopter for color. There are probably sirens in the distance. Let's put the fire on. This is just extra noise. I've also added some police barking dogs. I've added walkie-talkies because people will be trying to communicate with each other. So all these sounds were added as non-diegetic sound to create the army presence. Now I'm going to add the footsteps for the monster, and that would be the Foley part. We'll use sound effects for this lesson, but in future lessons we'll actually use Foley. So we have the footsteps here, and because there's rocks and there's fire and there's lava, I've added some sound of crunching. And then I've also added here footsteps on gravel. On top of the real footsteps that we have here, that I just showed you, I've added a new layer of footsteps on gravel. And then we also added rock movement under his feet. Now let's find some monster roars. Just to add a little bit more, as this is the last class before the mixing class, let's just find a bit of music in Soundly. Okay, that part will work. So let's take that and drop it in here. Let's just see, let's cut it because it's too long at the beginning of it, and then put a long fade on it. And let's see how that feels. So this concludes lesson 5, and we've taken a video clip with no sound at all, and we've created a fully designed soundscape with the monster, the backgrounds, the sound effects, the Foley. We added some music and did a basic mix. See you in lesson 6.